Hello and happy birthday, Grandma. 80 years old indeed, and as the Mishnah says, you have reached the age of bravery. So I'd like to share with you, my family, something about Grandma which we all know. Besides the presents, as we remember Ayelet Ben Meir once rushing to the door, not seeing Grandma for almost a year, and the first question was, as a little girl, did you bring presents? So we all used to love your presents, Grandma. But besides the presents, I think that the attitude and the time that you always had for us, especially the good advice about all my previous dates, before getting married, and all the good advice that you always gave us, the time, the happiness, I really want to say thank you for you. And I want you to know that your life is really brave, because we know that there were difficulties in this world, and as you once told me, my life is like a big white circle with dark spots on it, rather than, the whole black circle with white spots on it. So it's a good life, but with difficulties, so we know that it requires a lot of braverism. Now, Grandma, I want you to know that, and this is advice from me, I just want you to know that we're all continuing your fabulous ways, your morals, your attributes, all the good things, especially by myself, being your representative in the family. Oh, there are others as well, but we're all thinking about you and working to, striving to become like you. And I want to just share one little story. One time, Grandma, I don't know if you remember, but I got a bit envy in Elazar Yafe or Yoti or someone who got a fancy Jeep. And I told you, Grandma, about this Jeep, and you said to me something like, well, I don't know why he needed to buy that Jeep. I mean, if I would want a fancy schmancy car, well, I suppose I could get the money. But my idea of a car is something that brings you from Exhibit A to Exhibit B. And indeed, Grandma, when I bought my first car, Toyota Corolla 1998, about third hand, with about 100,000 kilometers, and it's been on the road for 12 years, and I also had to have my father tell me to buy it, and I felt a bit like a poor man for one second, but then I remembered what you told me, Grandmother, and I remembered how Grandma would probably love this car and appreciate it, because indeed it did bring me from Exhibit A to Exhibit B, and it was very, very refreshing, if you remember the refreshing from the. So, Grandma, I want to wish you, in the name of all the grandchildren, I'm the first. I mean, there's Doron and Tali, and Shiram and Shiram and Shan. But one of the first grandchildren being myself, of course, and the Ben Meir representative. Of course, I'm not with you technically, but I'm with you spiritually. So I want to wish you a Mazel Tov and many more years of happiness. And I hope to see you very, very soon. Miss you very much, and thank you for David's present. And thank you for thinking about the great children, everyone, all of us. Thank you for your generosity, for being who you are. We love you very, very much, Grandma. And may Doreen be Doreen, and etc. And Grandma, Mazel Tov, Gal and Talia, David and Shira, here from Houston. Missing you. Happy 80th year. Bye-bye.